In today's story, I will tell you about the rise and fall of the Janissaries, the elite warriors who shaped the Ottoman Empire. In the heart of the Ottoman Empire, one of the most powerful and feared military forces in history was born: the Janissaries. These elite warriors were the backbone of the empire's military strength, feared on the battlefield and revered for their discipline and loyalty. Their journey began through the Janissaries system, introduced in the 14th century by Sultan Murad I. This practice involved taking young Christian boys from the villages of the empire's European territories, often between the ages of 8 and 18. These boys were selected based on their physical strength, intelligence, and potential, and brought to the heart of the Ottoman Empire. The Janissaries system, essentially a form of tax on Christian communities, was a brutal process that separated these children from their families. Once the boys arrived in the Ottoman heartland, they underwent a transformative experience. The first step was conversion to Islam, a critical part of their assimilation into Ottoman society. They were then placed in Turkish households to learn the language, customs, and Islamic teachings. Over time, these boys became deeply loyal to the Sultan and the Ottoman state, bound by a unique cultural and religious identity that replaced their original Christian heritage. As the boys grew older, their education shifted toward military training. The Janissaries were trained from a young age to become not only expert fighters, but also disciplined soldiers. Their training began with the basics of weaponry: archery, swordsmanship, and later the use of firearms, which the Ottomans were among the first to employ in battle. Physical conditioning was relentless, preparing them for the rigors of battle, while also instilling values of teamwork, loyalty, and honor. Their daily routines were designed to ensure both mental and physical toughness, building endurance and an unwavering sense of duty. Once the boys were considered ready, they were sent to the Janissary barracks, where they would undergo further specialized military training. These barracks became their home, their school, and their center of brotherhood. The Janissaries lived a highly regimented lifestyle. They were not allowed to marry or engage in business, as their sole purpose was to serve the Sultan. In the barracks, they learned military tactics, siege warfare, and the art of war. They also became familiar with administrative roles and governance, as many Janissaries rose to high positions in the Ottoman bureaucracy. The Janissaries' training was comprehensive. Not only were they warriors, but they were also scholars, versed in languages, strategy, and diplomacy, which made them invaluable to the empire. After years of intense training, those who succeeded were inducted into the Janissary Corps, swearing an oath of loyalty to the Sultan. The ceremony was a rite of passage, marking their full transformation into elite warriors. This loyalty was absolute. The Janissaries were bound to serve the Sultan above all else, and their unwavering dedication made them one of the most formidable military forces in history. Over time, the Janissaries gained significant political influence, sometimes even serving as power brokers within the Ottoman Empire. They played crucial roles in the rise and fall of sultans, and their voice in the empire was often stronger than that of other military units. However, as the Ottoman Empire expanded and then entered a period of stagnation, the Janissaries' influence began to shift. They became resistant to reforms, often using their power to block military and administrative changes that threatened their privileged position. By the early 19th century, they had become a symbol of stagnation and resistance to modernization. Sultan Mahmud II, recognizing the threat they posed to the empire's future, took decisive action. In 1826, he enacted a bold plan to disband the Janissary Corps, leading to the auspicious incident where thousands of Janissaries were killed or exiled, and the corps was officially dissolved. The fall of the Janissaries marked the end of an era for the Ottoman Empire. Despite their eventual decline, the legacy of the Janissaries endures. They were more than just warriors. They were a symbol of the Ottoman Empire's strength, discipline, and the complex ways in which empires maintain control and power. The story of the Janissaries is one of transformation, from young boys taken from their homes to elite warriors bound by loyalty to the Sultan, and ultimately to their downfall due to their resistance to change. Their legacy continues to captivate historians and military scholars, serving as a testament to the power of military discipline and the role of loyalty in shaping the course of empires.